Today we're going to be playing the brand new, well, 2-week-old, sorry. The 2-ish week old Halo Campaign Evolved. I've heard that this new Halo Campaign Evolved is Unreal Engine 5 and not that optimized. I've heard some complaints of the performance of it. So that is a perfect test to see how a budget GPU like the RX 6600. I wonder if we're going to be like on the edge of actually playable. I think this is a great test though. It's the Unreal Engine 5 remake of the original Halo game. Let's go. But before we jump into Halo Campaign Evolved, again, we are going to be testing this with the RX 6600. And let's check now what the minimum requirements are. Ryzen 5 3600 or an i7 10700K. We're good there. 16 gigs of RAM. We're good there. RX 6. This literally says RX 6600. We might be cooked early. I'm not gonna lie. I like that we're at least on the board, but like being the actual minimum can't be good. Recommended is a 7700 or a 12700K. That's respectable. 32 gigs of RAM. We do have that. And an RX 9070 or a 3080 Ti. My goodness. An RX 9070 recommended. Wow. All right, what are we trying first with the RX 6600? 1080p, low, FSR medium.
No freezer burn.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's go. That FSR is not looking amazing though, at all actually. The FPS feels good. Okay, so this is in a very close, okay, that was like a 50 FPS drop. Not good. Yeah, this is, let's get off of just FSR in general for right now. This is not looking amazing. Let's just go to TSR. Or I guess we just go native. Or I guess we just go TSR. Let's just go TSR native for right now. See how that looks. Ooh, 40 FPS. Oh, brother. Oh, I can't play like this. Oh, that's not good at all. All right, let's... Oh my god, dude, I can't even... I lost, like, I had a ton of input latency there. Okay, let's try FSR, but set it to, yeah, native. I don't know what async compute means. There's just too much... There's too much lag. Oh, my... Oh, dude, this is not good. This is in like the tutorial area where it's like slow. This is usually where you get the higher FPS. Oh, brother, what do we do? Put on low latency? I don't know if that's gonna actually make a difference. Oh wow, it did. Not enough, but it did actually make a difference. It's so grainy. Okay, I think I liked FSR better. Did we just go low? Or wait, no. Let's just go high. Let's go FSR high. See if we can get it to look better. Okay, there we go. Okay. We just gotta get outside. Some good stuttering going on, yeah. We need to get out in the open world before we really start evaluating performance. But so far, consider me not impressed. Are we also still using 21 gigs of RAM again? There's so many micro stutters, it's hard to aim. It's really hard to aim. I mean, it's at 77 FPS, but it doesn't feel good at all. I could just be out of touch though. We'll see if that develops over time. But like, there's some sort of like, micro stutter or like a little bit of lag. There's like a stuttering at like the worst time. I think that's what the issue is. The stuttering, oops, I wasn't paying attention. The stuttering is happening like specifically while you're shooting. And that's why it doesn't feel good. It's happening too often when shooting. The 1% lows are bad. Yeah, it's hard for me to, I mean, I feel bad 1% lows, but I can't look at that graph whenever I'm shooting. We'll have to play around with these settings. I just didn't want to go too deep on the settings whenever we're in like this closed quarter area, because the FPS is probably going to get even worse in some of these missions. But this is just not. Let's mix it up. So that was what? That was 1080p low with FSR set to high. I guess we have to drop FSR down. Let's try going, let's just go drastic. Let's see what it feels like on low. The graphics look horrible. I'm still feeling the stuttering though, which is just awful. Yeah, dude, look how bad some of that stuttering is. Oh wow, that's crazy. Even with these awful graphics, it will stabilize a bit better. I hope so. 85 FPS, 80 to 90 FPS. 1080p low, FSR is set to low right now. God, this feels terrible. This is tough. All right, I can't look at those settings. FSR low looks horrible. I mean, we don't dare try XeSS, do we? In like medium? Let's dabble. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go start shooting stuff. Hold on. Wait a minute. No way. No way this is actually smooth. Hold on. Hold on, this might be placebo. We gotta verify. This might actually be smooth. Okay, hold on. I don't want to say anything outrageous before I say it. But I'm just gonna say it. This is by far the smoothest it's been so far.
The live pods are launching. We should hurry.
XeSS medium? It's still not perfect, but this is definitely the smoothest. I don't see any stutters. Yeah, this actually feels significantly better. It's still stuttering a little bit, but it's not like it's not the annoying stutters that I'm talking about, like while you're aiming. It's still stuttering for sure though, but I think it feels the same. I think it feels better, like FSR high or XeSS high. Maybe take screen shake off. I don't think that was an option. Oh, it is an option. Maybe. I think this is just Unreal Engine, to be honest. Still doesn't feel as good as it should, but this is definitely the best upscaling for this card, at least. I mean, this is by far the smoothest. This looks good. I would be interested in cranking up the settings. I mean, we're at 60 FPS on average right now. 60 FPS, 1080p low with XeSS set to high. This is the most comfortable I've been playing. I really want to see what the performance is in a different mission though. I'm motivated.
Chief.
All right, here we go.
Can you hear me?
43 FPS.
Are you all right? Can you move?
Whoever called 40. Oh my god. Look how significantly worse this is. Oh my goodness. Please tell me that the shaders are just compiling or something. Oh my god. It's 40. Oh, this is not to sound bougie and out of touch, but this is close to unplayable for me. This feels terrible. The GPU's at basically 100%. VRAM's maxing out. 23 gigabytes of RAM is being used right now. My goodness. The only reason we were getting those playable FPS numbers is because of it was a closed quarter thing. It didn't have all these assets to render, all this view distance. Oh yeah, this feels terrible. This does not feel good. It is a difference though, like the FPS is low, but I don't have that micro stuttering while shooting though. And if I turn FSR back on, I bet I will. See, that was XeSS high. We'll go to FSR high. Goes up a little bit to 50, but the 1% lows already got bad. Let's see how it is when we're shooting. It's just a demanding game to run, yeah. I mean, it's playable. Don't get me wrong. Like, I am being a little over dramatic. Playable. Like, if this is your PC, although keep in mind I have a 9800 X3D and nobody's pairing a 9800 X3D with an RX 6600, so I'm sure that's helping us. We actually have not tried frame gen. What if we do FSR medium and frame gen on? Only available when upscaler is set to anything other than TSR. This setting may increase frame latency. We have no customization of the frame generation. 100 F. I'm kind of nervous to start aiming. Oh, not bad. Oh no, it is bad. It is bad. That is. That's. I can't aim. It feels like Jello. 100 FPS though. Kind of feels like Jello. The aiming, not unplayable though. This significantly reduced the stutters. The aiming with frame gen in pretty much any game kind of feels like Jello. Aiming with frame gen is really tough, but in a single player game, it's not the end of the world. Absolutely not, or not absolutely terrible with frame gen on. What I'm trying to decide is if this is how I would actually play the game. This might be the best feeling of the game that we've tried so far. I was not even going to attempt frame gen, but it might be valuable here. It's just a quick, well, there was a bad stutter. But I feel like for a casual single player campaign shooter, this frame gen is not awful. FG really isn't that bad if you have a decent base FPS. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you're if you're playing a game and you can only get like 30 real FPS, frame gen is gonna make it horrible. But our base FPS, depending on the settings, is about 60. And that's giving us a frame gen boost up to like 100. But that's enough to remove a lot of that micro stuttering. The game doesn't look amazing and it doesn't aim well, but this has been the most enjoyable experience so far. Yeah, I don't hate this. What else could we do the settings to make it better though? If we leave frame gen on, FSR medium, I guess we just try FSR high. That should have a good impact on the graphics. 1080p, low, FSR set to high, and frame gen turned on. I think this might be trying to chase high 1% lows with this GPU in this game is just not going to happen. The 1%, I can't find a way to get the 1% lows to be stable. Unless if I went to 720p, I don't want to do that. Good enough for some gamers? Yeah, I mean, this is good enough. It's definitely good enough. Especially for a single... I would not be playing this in Halo multiplayer. Definitely not. But for single player campaign evolved, this is good enough. At least for me. Which version of the 6600? This is the ASRock Challenger 6600. So one of the cheaper ones. The game's graphics look average. That's because we're using FSR. Yeah, the FSR is not good. The XeSS is actually better. All right, that was Halo. Campaign evolved. The 6600 was holding that one back by a little bit. 70 minutes we had in there, not bad. Kind of a weird situation with the XeSS performing better than the FSR, but it is what it is.